Good boy. Good boy. Hi, everybody. It's Jennifer. It's testimony. Sorry. It's Testimonial Tuesday. Apparently, Nemo wants to give his testimony today. Anyway, I was going to have a really good friend of mine come on who was going to share how much the oil is helping him with his horrible allergies that he gets every year. But with all the news coming out of just how unregulated the CBD industry is, the secret shoppers going out and buying different products and taking them to the lab and having them tested and the results coming back from them. I just wanted to talk about what to look for if you are in the market for CBD. I just want to help educate people so you don't end up with stuff that makes you sick. So I have come up with my checklist of the 9 different things to look for in finding a quality product, and I figured I would just come on and share them with everyone. So the first thing you want to look for in finding a good quality CBD oil product, you want to look at the color and the consistency of the oil. You want it to be in a dark bottle. Anything that's in a light or a blue bottle will basically cause the oil or cause the CBD in the bottle to break down. So let me see if I can do this. Here is what you're looking for. So you want as clear of an oil as you can find. It's going to be either slightly yellow or slightly green depending on the time of the season. It is a plant, so it makes sense that it would be either slightly yellow or slightly green. And you'll have to forgive me, it's always stage fright coming on here. But hi Jesse or Jesus and Diana and Shar. I appreciate you joining me. Hopefully you get some value out of this. So what you're looking for, you don't want something that is chunky, you don't want something that's clear. I've seen so many different oils that people will bring to me. My local customers will bring me something saying, hey, I'm trying this or I'm taking that. And the colors of it, there'll be clear ones with like globs of yellow in it, or I've seen ones that are like a dark red or a dark orange. That's obviously not a plant in any way, shape, or form. I don't know how they get it that color. I don't know what they're doing to it, but not what you're looking for. So the first one is color and consistency. The second one is you only want 2 ingredients in your bottle. You want CBD and you want whole hemp extract. So 3 if you're choosing a flavor. The particular one that I take, it has either cinnamon or peppermint. That's either whole cinnamon or steamed peppermint leaves. Nothing, no stevia, no fillers, nothing like that is what you want in the bottle. You just want CBD and whole hemp extract. You're paying for it, so you want to get what it is you're paying for. You don't want to pay extra, or you don't want to pay the cost of CBD for a bunch of junk that's in the bottle. I've kind of already jumped on to number 3, which is no fillers. So there's a ton of products out there on the market that will have just be full of additives, and the whole point is if they can fill up the bottle with a bunch of other stuff, whether it be MCT coconut oil, if it's grapefruit seed extract, what else have I seen? Water, glycerin, all kinds of different stuff. It's really just a way for them to fill up the bottle, to dilute the product, and allow them to make more profit for selling a bottle that's full of junk and full of fillers. So you don't want that. Number 3, you're looking for FDA compliant labeling. So you want, here's a really good example. So this is a product that one of my customers brought me, and I'll see if I can hold it up here well. So this is the labeling that's on this bottle. It doesn't tell you anything specific, right? It just simply says that it's CBD isolate and coconut oil, that it's non-psychoactive, hemp-derived, blah, blah, blah. You're looking for what looks to be a FDA-compliant labeling. So you want a supplement of facts on there, And then you're also looking for, you know, the whole information that is required for an FDA compliant product. If you don't see that on the bottle, then you pretty much know you're dealing with somebody who's not looking to be an honest player in this field. You're not looking. You're dealing with somebody who is looking to make a quick buck, and not somebody who's looking to stick around for a long time and give you a good quality product, basically, and be honest and transparent in what it is that they're selling. So number 4, let me think. Number 5 here. So you want organic hemp that's grown in the United States. We have much stricter growing rules and regulations here in the United States than the hemp that's coming in from overseas. I've heard stories of hemp coming in from overseas that's actually tested positive, or not tested positive, but they found pieces of drywall in the hemp. Obviously not something that you're looking to put in your body. The other thing too is the hemp grown in the United States has no pesticides, no sprays. They're all non-GMO, not all, but you're looking for something that has no pesticides, no sprays, and that is organic, non-GMO, grown under very strict growing regulations, basically. 6 is clean third-party lab testing. So when I go look for a CBD oil, the very first thing that I would ask for, any place I go, any store I go, any product I look at, I would ask them, do they have third-party lab testing available? And if so, can I see it? You want something that has a certificate of analysis. So that's going to be something that shows you, and let me just look through it. It's going to give you the breakdown of the cannabinoids that are in the plant. So it'll show you the percentage of, like this one as an example, it shows me the percentage of the CBD, CBG, CBN, CBA, THC, THCA. So it's basically all the different cannabinoids that are in the plant. It tells me how much of those are actually in the oil that I'm buying. Now with oil, you can get 2 different types. So for example, with ours, our bottle that has the white cap, it tells you that it's just strictly CBD. There's no THC in the bottle. So this is for folks who take or are subject to drug testing, or in the military, truck drivers, stuff like that. And then the one with the black cap is full spectrum. So that means it has all of the cannabinoids in it. So the difference is this, if you can see this. So you've got the full chart, which shows all the different cannabinoids that can be in the plant. And isolate will just strictly have the CBD, whereas a full spectrum will have the full panel of cannabinoids. So that's important because they each do different things. So if you're not subject to drug testing, then you would want to take the full spectrum. If you are subject to drug testing, then the THC-free is what you'd want to go with. And the thing I love about this company is with the third-party testing, the third-party lab reports that we do, you can actually see on the lab report what's in the product. And like this one is for the THC-free, and I can see, not that you guys can, but I can see that there's only CBD in this bottle. There's nothing else. I have nothing else to worry about. So if you are dealing with a company that tells you can't see their third-party testing, or that you have to be a customer before you see their third-party testing, just move on. It's not somebody that you want to be dealing with. So that's number 6. Number 7, you want to do a CO2 extraction method. That is the way that the CBD gets extracted from the plant. It is the only way that leaves, that basically is clean. So there's no residual left in the oil. So companies that are using alcohol, ethanol, butane, there's tons of different ways that people can extract the CBD from the plant. Well, if they're using harsh chemicals, well then that harsh chemical stays as a residual in your product, which of course you're then putting in your body. So there's one particular company I almost looked at going with to begin with. they had, like, all the checklist was met, except for when I looked at their third-party testing online, it actually tested positive for high levels of ethanol. Well, ethanol is a known carcinogen. So, yes, I'm getting the CBD oil that will help my body and, of course, help my puppy dog, which is why this whole thing started. But I'm also then introducing a carcinogen into my body, which is not something I'm looking for, and not something I want to take. So that's another thing to watch for. Number 8 is and this is brand new as of March 1st. So there is an organization called the U.S. Hemp Authority, and they are basically going to become like the non-GMO verified label or the USDA organic labeling. With the industry being completely unregulated right now, they're the part that is stepping up and saying, okay, we want to give kudos to the companies who are willing to put all their stuff out there, that are willing to go through stringent testing, third-party testing, to prove that they are doing what they say they're going to do, and their label actually has what's on the bottle. So there are now 13 companies that have the U.S. Hemp Authority label, seal of approval, and we are one. The oil that I take is one of those 13. So what you're looking for, and let me see if I can hold this up here. You're looking for this round symbol. Let's see, this round symbol that is a circle with an H in it. So if your bottle has that on it, you can be assured that the hemp in the bottle comes from good growing processes, and is clean and pure, and you can be assured that the CBD in the bottle is from good stuff. Now, it may be still full of fillers, so you want to check on that. You also, but you can at least know that it'll have clean lab reports, and that it'll be good quality hemp that's in the bottle. And then number 9, and this to me speaks volumes, you're looking for somebody or a company that will give you a money-back guarantee. So the particular oil that I take, they started out with a 30-day money-back guarantee. They've now upped it to a 60-day money-back guarantee. Basically, that's how much they believe in the product, believe in what it can do for folks. And so you are also looking for a money-back guarantee. So again, I see everybody hopping on kind of late. I'm sort of at the end, so go back and watch the replay. I've gone over the 9 things that you really want to make certain of if you're out there looking for a CBD product. And let me share with you why it's so important. So some of you may have seen the news report that Fox News did, where they went, it was kind of a secret shopper thing. They went and bought 13 different products, CBD products. They took them to a lab. They had them tested. And the results of that was just absolutely scary. And it's the result of what's going on in this industry. So 3 of them actually failed for the safety testing. 5 of them had absolutely no CBD in the bottle, even though the label told you that they did. And that's just something that's going on in this industry. 4 had less than what the label showed as far as the amount of CBD. 2 had high levels of ethanol, like we talked about. You don't want that in your product. And only 1 out of the 13 had what the label actually said. But the scary part to me is one of the bottles, and it happened to be the CBD gel caps, which is what I started with Nemo when I first went to the pet food store to find CBD to give to him. Well, those gel caps, they tested positive for E. coli, and also they had 3 milligrams of THC in them. So 3 milligrams is way over the legal limit. So in order to be federally compliant, hemp has to have less, or hemp CBD has to have less than 0.3% THC by dry weight. So 3 milligrams is a lot. And so the scary part with that is there's a lot of parents out there who are going out to get CBD oil to help their children with all kinds of different issues. And if you were to give that to your child, that's just way more than what an adult should have, and it's way more than what a child should have. So I can't stress enough that you just need to be super, super careful for whatever. If you are in this space and you're looking to find something to help you, I have seen so many stories of people getting help with just everything on the planet. Personal family members, my dog, my husband, myself, everyone in our family, different friends, just tons of different issues that we're not allowed to say the names of what it is they're getting help with, because that's being censored. But there's so many people getting help, which is why it's exploding. It's why you're seeing like CVS and Walgreens coming out with CBD oil. It's because it's a huge industry because people are getting help. Everybody wants to jump on the bandwagon, but you want to be very, very careful with what you are buying, what you're spending your good hard-earned money on. And I know that because I spent money on 3 or 4 different products before I found the one that we're taking, and the differences were just night and day between the results that Nemo got on the first 2 or 3 that we tried versus the results that he's getting on the product we're taking now. So if you would like my quality checklist, then send me a message. I'll be happy to send it over to you. That way, when you are out trying to find a good CBD oil, you'll have something to go off of. You'll know what to ask for. You won't be going in blind and have no idea what to look for. And then if you got some value out of this, then please share it with your friends and family. And just know that I'm here if anybody has any questions that I can help them with. If they have friends or family members in need, it's doing some amazing things for people. I'm also part of a private Facebook group that we're up to about 87,000 people, customers that are using the oil and then sharing, how they're using it, what they're using it for, how much they're using, how much it's helping them. So if you'd like to see that for yourself, then shoot me a message as well. So thank you guys for tuning in. Hopefully you found some value in this, and I appreciate your time, and just really good to share. And it's buyer beware, so get educated before you jump in, and this stuff can do amazing things, but you got to make certain that you're getting a good quality, pure product. So let me know if you need some help. All right, thanks everybody. Have a good night.